The Police Association says a damning report into police culture shouldn't distract from the job of keeping people safe. 3 years after a commission of inquiry looked at the issue, the report says police at all levels need to grasp that fundamental change is required. It says although some technical changes have been made, there needs to be a change in the hearts and minds of the force. Jono Hutchison reports.
This is a follow-up to the 2007 Commission of Inquiry, which outlined a number of serious problems with police culture. Back then there were promises of improvements, but the latest report says mostly not much has changed.
It has been quite some time, and I have to say that I would like to see an improvement in the speed of the recommendations being taken up.
The report says there has been some progress. For example, discussions of ethics are taking place at all levels of the force. But there are also big criticisms, like the fact that Police National Headquarters is seen as a dumping ground for unwanted staff. This woman was pack-raped by former police officers Bob Sholem and Brad Shipton and 2 other men more than 20 years ago. She says after 3 reviews and the Commission of Inquiry, she'd expected positive change.
Disappointing, absolutely disappointing. There must have been a lot of time and a lot of money put into this, and a lot of hope from the average New Zealander, and it just doesn't add up.
Howard Broad had to front up almost 4 years ago when the police culture of contempt for women was criticised.
I unreservedly and unequivocally apologise to the women who were caught up in the actions of these few officers. I acknowledge the hurt and harm that's been done.
Now he's about to retire. The police minister didn't want to reappoint him, and successor Peter Marshall takes over in March.
Sometimes it just needs someone else to come and look at it and take it to another level.
The report quotes one officer calling Police National Headquarters bullshit castle and saying those who work there should get back on the street for a reality check.
Is this bullshit castle?
It's been known as that since I joined the police, to be quite frank.
While most of the criticism is levelled at management, there are also concerns about community officers who are seen to get paid for 8 hours, work 4, never do nights and take long lunches. One officer is quoted as saying, "If anyone tells me to do a night or a late, I'll just ring in sick. Stuff them." The Police Association says police aren't perfect, but the issues raised by the report should not be seen as priorities.
And I would hate to see reports like this distract us from our real business, which is catching crooks, which is actually making New Zealand safer.
The report says change is possible, and it sets out a number of practical steps that it says need to be taken quickly. It also says progress relies on the removal of a handful of non-performers and inappropriate role models. Jono Hutchison, 3 News.